Hey, welcome back. Oh man, yeah, so glad to be here. Welcome back to what is this, like session 6 or so? 7? I
5,
counting.
6, 7.
Yeah,
Yeah.
6,
5 or
7,
6.
8. Yeah,
The good trilogy.
Trilogy. Yeah, it's a George Lucas trilogy. All right.
The good
Welcome
one.
to our homebrew Call of Cthulhu campaign here. Well, campaign mini series, the Tunguska initiative. Here, Mates of Fate. We're happy to have you guys. Especially happy to have you back. If you're listening to these tunes, you're gonna hear it's coming from Sirenscape, which is a digital music streaming type of thing for all of your tabletop online music streaming needs. It's got sound effects, one shots, and a bunch of theme music you can have that'll integrate nicely with your stream. So, with that, do we have any other announcements? Anything else coming up?
I don't think we have anything coming up, really. We got book club. We're starting a new book. It's going to be chosen this weekend.
Oh, yeah. We've got a Discord, so if you're here, check it out. We look in the doobly-doo somewhere around here, and you'll see a link to a Discord where you can come and find us and chat, and we're all on there.
Share your dice.
Damn good community. Yeah, once you see all the pictures of the dice that's out there.
Dice
everything.
And
so
food.
much dice.
And food.
Leash, can you show the new dice you got there? That D20?
Yeah.
I haven't been able to use it yet. Sad.
Yeah. We should
Has
go to
he
the
not
bowling
made you
alley.
mad enough yet to throw it? I mean,
Yeah, I've thrown it, but you know.
I'm too quick. I keep making my deck saves is what it is.
Wax on, wax off.
Yeah. So with that, I think we got a couple things in the work, but for now, let's get playing. All right, Call of Cthulhu.
Wrapping up 2023 with Call of Cthulhu.
Oh my God, is the year already almost?
It is. It is.
All
On
right.
to 2024.
Looks so sad.
With that, so the last time that we left our heroes, you guys were making your way across the tundra, and relatively calm, having had Father Connor recover from his seizure. You decided that since everybody was up, it makes the most sense to pack up and get out as quick as you could. You made it across the tundra, and a day, 2 days, almost 3 days went by uneventfully, and then a single shot rang out across the clearing and caught your ranger, Lebedev, in the throat. You were able to stop him from bleeding out through quick thinking from Lester and Connor and the team. Able to fight off the 3 Nazi scouts that had come and found you. You knew that there were others, possibly, that might come when they didn't regroup. So you made a quick sled for carrying him across. He used a notebook and pencil to indicate that there was a town nearby, or a village, a few miles to the east in the hills. From there you went, found a monastery, and some strange locals. A man who was behaving erratically, or, well, seemed out of it. Eventually, one of the other locals directed you to the monastery, where you immediately were given medical treatment for Lebedev. He was put up in one of the bunks in there, and you were told to wait, and they would try and confirm with their superiors what to do, how to help you, to make sure that there would be enough provisions for you for dinner. The deacon locked the door behind him on the way into the cellar, and you noticed a few things that were not right about it when you decided to listen to see what had happened, what was going on. You heard voices from the cellar singing. You went down, and there a good number of monks were worshiping kneeling prostrate before a strange entity in a cage. You're not quite sure what it is. Some kind of reliquary hanging above an altar within this cage of brass and ornate metalwork and filigree. You saw this strange thing that flickered back and forth between different forms. Unsure what it is, but you did get a sense that there was something off about it. You proceeded to sneak past the worshipping monks, and Sophie and Sarge, you overheard a conversation between the deacon, another deacon, and their superior, the Archimandrite, uh, discussing what to do. The Archimandrite said not to worry, not to fear, uh, that you shouldn't. They should continue to keep up appearances, and until time came, for it was fate or God's will that such a perfect offering should be presented. You also overheard that they'd already sent one of the brothers out as a messenger, or that a message had been delivered. And so, ultimately, you know that they seem to have gone out to warn the others. You're not sure what that means, but given the nature of everything that's happened, given the briefing you received in Moscow, you have a good sense of who it is they were sent out to notify. You ran upstairs, well, snuck upstairs, and then locked the door behind you, barricaded it with the crucifix from the wall, with the candlestick holders and one of the pews, some of the anything you could find really, just to stop them from being able to come back up from that basement. Soon enough, there was knocking at the door as the monks finished their worship, and then shouting from the basement. Nothing else. They couldn't get through, as far as you know. You did convince some of the other monks that they should be considerate and continue to look after Lebedev, or else they would be the ones sacrificed. Or rather, at least you said that they would be the ones to take his place. They took this seriously as the color drained from their face. You went outside to look to see, get a sense of your bearings, if there's maybe a roost where someone could take up a post as a sniper. You look to see, where the high ground is, if you have any other options, how to dig in, fortify, or possibly get the hell out of there. Is there any other quick way out? Where can you hide? Where can you run? Where can you fight? And in the midst of looking, Sarge, you saw that villager, that village idiot, the deranged man who kind of was standing there looking at nothing in particular, then turned around, looking directly at you, held out a hand like a pistol, started laughing, disgusting black teeth, and just said, boom. And that is where we left off. Sarge, what are you doing seeing that?
Well, I know he's probably not a threat, so I'm gonna ignore him for the most part. Keep scouting. Is there any vehicles in this little village?
You could probably make a spot hidden check to see we can find, or intelligence.
56 on 75.
Okay. Vehicles is going to be fairly unlikely, as the roads and everything out of here weren't really roads, but more trails. You might, at best, maybe be able to find, say, a horse and buggy or something. No snowmobiles. No, not even. There's not even enough really snow out there at this point in the season for you to be able to use a dog sled, even if you were a slave, you found one. You don't see any immediate option. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
You
do
might
I
be able
see?
to. You do see stables, though.
Okay. And do I see any enemies of yet?
No, all quiet right now.
Okay.
You don't know how far off they would be for someone to have to run out and then get them. But yeah.
I guess I'll circle back around and head back to the monastery.
Okay. You go back in, and you can see the others are some of you are probably pacing about, not sure what to do. Shotsworth, what are you doing?
I'm probably just at the monastery with everybody else. Just kind of panicking a little bit, but trying to keep that to myself. Wondering what our next move is.
Lester, you see Sarge come back in.
Sarge, what are your orders?
Well, just keep an eye out. Stay on guard.
I was thinking I should possibly check out. I believe there's another exit to this monastery.
Definitely check that out.
Yeah, I'd like to go check that out if that's all right.
Absolutely. We don't have. I didn't see any motorized vehicles in town, but we might have some horses and a wagon if we're lucky.
Okay.
I
All
think
right,
that
yeah, I'm
might
gonna
be
go check
our.
out that.
Okay.
Is that other exit on the east? Is that correct on the map?
Yes, to the far east.
The
There
far
should
east.
be.
Okay. Yep.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So yeah, I'm gonna go down that hallway and peek out that exit to see what's out there.
You go out that exit, and you can see there looks to be like a call it maybe like a courtyard or something. Like it looks to be a raised stone balcony with kind of like a railing along the edge, kind of built up out of the hillside, overlooking a good bit of the town. This probably offers a pretty good vantage point over everywhere.
Oh, so this is we're higher up. It slopes down from this place.
Yeah, so think of it as like the village kind of slopes upwards and to the right towards this monastery. But the monastery is not built flat and level, or it's built flat and level, right? But that on the eastern side, it kind of like juts out a little bit out of the hill. So they kind of put some stonework to build up almost like a large retaining wall going up about a good 10, 15 feet to this balcony.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this would be a good spot to spot people coming.
Right.
Okay. Cool. I guess from this vantage point, I'd like to look out to see if I see anything approaching.
You look out and you, so far, don't see anything.
Chris, we're pretty good. Nothing. No activity really.
Yeah, you can see kind of far towards the east is Tunguska. Make a spot hidden check.
It was a 27 out of 55.
Okay. You do see, looking closely, by looking for a moment, staring a little bit longer, the edge of the forest, there is, on the far end, on the other side of the forest, you can see the edge. And there's a broad clearing, wide, miles wide. You're not entirely sure, but you think you can see smoke coming up from it. Faint. Yeah, sure enough, you think you can see some smoke. Could be diesel, could be campfires. Hard to say.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll go back in and report to Sarge what I've seen. Looks like we got a good spot for as a lookout overlooking the town where they got to come up. And then I also report seeing the smoke in the distance and some sort of strange clearing.
Did it look
How
like
far
it
out do you
was?
think it is? Sorry.
It probably looks to be about a good 10 miles. So about another day's travel or so, and you'd probably get there. But you could probably try, if you think people are coming, you could always try and get out now, give them the slip. Of course, that puts you in uncertain territory. That's the only thing. You have risks one way or the other.
Is that the direction that we needed to head anyway?
Yes. So this is likely where you need to go. But at the same time, you see smoke. And it's likely there's going to be a presence there. They might have already found it.
All right. Here's the question: do we want to see if we can get a wagon and take Leb with us, or do we want to risk him staying here and being sacrificed? Or
Where
the
they
the
want
other
us to
option is,
I mean, this is where they want us to stay. I think we should leave.
and then the other options are stay and try to defend this place, or even open the basement door and interrogate the monks.
How many are down there?
Yeah, how many? I can't. There was like a decent amount.
20, 30.
20 or
That's enough.
30.
That's a lot of
Okay.
That's a lot of bugs.
That's a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
was
monks.
thinking like
Maybe
6.
not.
I don't think we
Yeah.
can wipe them out.
Yeah, a fair thing to say is a good number of them seem to be either young men or like very old men. As far as you could tell, unarmed. And
Well, I mean, if there's 30 of them, there's 6 of us. I could blast at least 5 with my Remerton.
Well, I mean, if they're all
Okay,
on,
calm down, Doc.
if they're all
Calm
on the
down.
stairwell, Thompson can do the trick. But
I think we have dynamite too. Don't we have dynamite?
we do.
I just
Okay,
hold my
good.
bag a little tighter. That's not what it's for.
Oh, well, I just want to say what we have, you know.
And I do have hand grenades, but that
Oh, all right.
stops us from
Yep.
interrogating them.
the
We
gang
got some
does
options.
war crimes. All right.
Do we even know if they're stuck down there? Like, there might be another way up, and we're just sitting here talking.
Someone should like run around the building real quick to see if there's any like
Secret
other
entrances.
entrances to the basement.
I'll do a quick look. I dash out of the door and run around the house.
Make a spot hidden
Billy's,
check.
Billy's right. Miners will, first thing they do when they get low is they'll build a exit tunnel right from where they are. So there could be a alternate means out. Good thinking.
23 out of 60.
As best you can tell, no.
Okay. And with that 23 out of 60, do I feel like I did a pretty good job?
It's pretty good,
Like
yeah.
the DM would approve of my spot hidden? Okay. I come back huffing and puffing, my big belly kind of shaking. I lean on my Remerton on the ground like a cane. It's all clear. There's no other way for them to get up.
All right. Do we want to see if we can hitch up a wagon and take Leb with us?
I think we might have to do that.
All right. Does anybody have skills with that?
Oh,
Wagon
What would-
hitching.
wagon hitching? Is
Hitching
that
a wagon. What would that be?
Yeah.
Very particular set of skills.
Well,
Well,
that's
first you
called
should
talking
see.
to natives.
You should go and see if there even is a wagon. Or
We've got
anything,
the-
for that
we
matter.
still got
You
the
don't even know
gurney.
there are horses. It could be cows.
I mean, we got the
maybe.
gurney. We can't really attach a horse to that.
Yeah.
We
So
could.
that'd be a-
I could make something. We could attach.
That would be
something
a
else to it.
rough. That would be a rough ride.
It would be. Yeah, it would be.
All right, I
Well,
definitely will
maybe
volunteer
there's a
to go to
vehicle in
the.
the stables.
Yeah, I want to go check out. I'm gonna go check out the stables with whoever else wants to come.
I'll go with you.
I got a pretty good drive auto. I know it's not the same thing, but the concept is there.
Hmm.
I'll keep watch
You
as you
just
guys head
steer
towards the
That's
stables.
funny.
the tricky thing about riding a horse is knowing when to use the clutch.
Yeah,
So,
right.
yeah. All right, yeah. So you run out to the nearby stable. Some of the villagers kind of see you out, and they immediately like rush their kids. Oh shit! Go.
What
Back
time of day is
inside.
it again?
I'd say at this point it's probably 1-2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
Like it was just around noon just now. So, yeah, you go into the stable. The door opens up. No problem. And looking inside, you see, actually, spot hidden between the two of you, please,
Who came with me?
I did.
Billy.
All right. Did you bring the dynamite?
It's in my pack, so yeah.
All
We're
right.
blowing up
All right.
horses.
We don't know what we're blowing up.
Ooh, I got a 13. I pass.
Can
Yeah. So
I got a 33. Is there anything in this game for double digits as a
no,
mechanic? That is
unfortunately,
mechanics in games.
it's not in this
Okay.
one, unfortunately.
Okay.
But
You don't get to roll again.
yeah, I'll say yeah. So you look and yeah, sure enough, you see two horses in the stable, and
How many
then
other? There's 6 of us.
Billy, you look
Mhm.
and see a tarp, and at the base of the tarp, you see what looks like a tire with spokes.
Go immediately towards it. It's like, please be a Rolls Royce. Please be a Rolls Royce. And then
Yeah,
I take the tarp off.
you see
a new car?
Rolls Royce Phantom 2, and I even like
nope.
the color.
You see a 1933 Indian motorcycle with a sidecar.
Oh, a motorcycle.
Wow.
It
Oh,
looks
that's
like
beautiful.
it's a little dusty. You're not sure if it'll run or not, but
Mhm.
you can certainly.
I'm driving this one.
All right. What's your drive
Um,
auto?
That's a weird
While
question to ask a lady.
It's really that's an odd question. Yeah. It's a 50 though. I think I'm good.
All right. I got a 70 is all I'm saying. But you
Oh,
can
well,
drive it.
you can sit in the sidecar.
um,
This is awesome.
while this is happening in the background, Father O'Connor wants to see if he can investigate the deacon's office, see if he can figure out anything, if there's any notes in there.
make a library use check for me.
I have library use.
And I'm gonna check to see how the motorcycle is as far as like if it will run.
That is a 32 on 30, but I am going to use my luck. I'm going to use 2 points of luck to get that to a success.
So what you find are a series of letters written to superiors in St. Petersburg and Moscow, describing the vestige that they found. I'm assuming you take this to Sophie for translation.
Yeah.
You find, he brings it to you, and
It's all Russian to me.
it's all Russian. You see that he's describing this vestige and expresses some concerns about the Archimandrite, about the diversions from their faith and practice that he has instituted here at the monastery. You see in the journal a series of sketches of this vestige, this relic. And what you gather is that the relic was brought to the monastery as a gift in good faith by those who the Germans who ventured into the site at Tunguska.
Mm-hmm.
There into the caves, into the cavern, the trench, crevasse.
Can figure out a little bit more what's going on now.
You know that
Why?
the deacon describes it not as the being itself, but as of a feather plucked from a bird. They worship it rather than the thing itself. So what you gather is that this thing that's there in the basement perhaps has some connection to the anomaly, but is not your goal. It's not your objective.
Okay.
But you do know
Cl-
that they have been worshiping it, and it seems like there's
Clearly
something
evidence of, like, even a fragment of what this is can lead a whole church to an area to chaos and madness.
You see in one of the subsequent entries in the journal a note about one of uh, one day, maybe about a week ago, 2 weeks, the Archimandrite came into my office raving about the wisdom that was imparted to him, and explaining that he'd read the scriptures in which Christ had cast the demon out of one of the poor boys, and in doing so, saved him. And it was he emphasizes that he didn't quite follow the direction that the Archimandrite was getting at. What his idea was, but he seemed energetic and vibrant in his excitement and his exuberance at this idea of his. What they did in the end was they brought one of the poor villagers in and set him to kneel before it. And ever after, the villager was not the same, though he spoke in tongues. And they expected him to spout off prophecies, but none could understand him. And ever since, he's been, well, a little off. The deacon tried to help him, but to no avail.
Is there a name of the villager?
There probably is. I can't recall the damn thing. I think it was.
Would it be an Alexi something, maybe?
They're all Alexi, right? Yeah.
Ivan.
We'll call it Ivan. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so Father Connor sees this, he brings it to Sophie. It's like, I need you to translate this. These are the deacon's writings. It's like, is there anything to tell me what's written here to gather what's been happening? And through that through the magic of our imagination, we find out relay everything
those
that we
things.
just know. At the end, Father looks to Sophie. Thank you. This is fascinating and terrifying at the same time. Simple, a single thing of this can lead to such madness and chaos. And what's the source of this? It's frightening to think.
Meanwhile, Billy, what are you doing with the bike?
Just trying to get over and trying to get it to start. Also, want to check to make sure it has enough gas and the oil.
Okay. Make a mechanical repair check.
I just want to point out that there's 2 horses and a motorcycle with a sidecar. How many people do we have?
That'll be 6. The two people can go on each horse.
Well, there's
I have
6
three.
plus there's Lebedev and then the other Russian guy.
So you
Yeah,
got
eight.
8, really.
So we have 8 people. I just wanted to we got 8 people.
I pass on that.
I'm sure Russian horses can at least hold 3 people. I mean,
They're
Mother
bigger.
Russia.
They're right. Yeah, they make them. They're like Clydesdales.
And they said it's a large sidecar. Plus, you can
Oh,
always
okay.
put somebody on the back of the motorcycle. So
Oh, all right. Now we're talking.
We're gonna look really like quite the crew leaving this town.
So, yeah, you guys you're able to find a cannon of gas and fill it up, and then you're able to give it a good kick and it
that's
starts
beautiful.
just lovely sound coming out of it. And
Well, we
yeah,
got a
with
motorcycle.
the horse is kind of whinnying, startled at this a bit, but they're more or less fine.
So, Lester, do you know anything about horses? Cause
You know what? Don't know anything about horses, but I can drive a car pretty good, and you can't be that different.
what would it
I got a what I don't know what would that be. I got a little bit of natural world. I grew up in Texas.
Yeah, I'd say you probably you've got we'll put it in that. Or you know what, let's put it as that or appearance, I'd say.
Appearance.
Your choice. APP at the very top.
Oh, APP?
Yep.
All right,
at
I
the
got a
very top.
better APP.
Go ahead.
So let's see if I know diddly squat about equines.
Come on, Texas boy.
Well, it's a no-go.
You go up. I'll tell you.
I've never even seen one of these things in real life.
I'll tell you the thing about horses is you gotta. They're just like driving a car. You just gotta know about how to change your tire on them.
You change the tire, you know how to lube it with the oil and
the
the
dipstick goes in the
You
teeth.
lubing.
You just kind of gotta know how to, and you go up, and the thing just immediately rears up. Yeah.
Can I try to help?
You can, so this would be a push if you want to try and help.
It's an appearance, though?
Appearance.
So it would be, what would be a push, like at half, you're saying?
In other words, if what a push is I'll let you guys can have a second roll in this, but if you fail, there could be negative consequences.
Okay.
So
do I re-roll as well?
No.
I was a success as long as it's not half.
Yeah. So you, the horse is frightened and everything. After the motorcycle, you immediately turn it off, and then go up. You start patting its cheek. Reach into your pocket and pull out a bit of some
beef
granola
jerky,
or something. Well, not beef jerky, God, right? Maybe some sugar or something from Vanya, from the hunter. And you offer a little bit, and the horse takes it.
I'm like, you're not like a motorcycle at all, are you? Did he hurt your feelings?
And yeah. After that, the horse seems to calm down.
Okay. Are there saddles or anything?
Yeah.
With that, though, make a listen check for me.
Oh shit.
Did you hear their question though?
Are there saddles
And stuff, yeah.
Well, that'll come out. But first, listen check.
I got a 3.
Oh. As soon as you turn that engine off, you're looking around. Are there saddle? You hear that?
Hear that?
Why do you still hear an engine? Quieter. Coming.
Not good.
Right, we need to get out of here.
All right.
So I did say I was keeping watch, like from the house over towards the barn, or the saddlery, or whatever you want to call it.
From what was where were you standing?
Where they left, like the monastery, the house we're at.
Yep.
I was watching where they were going, just trying to keep an eye on their backs.
Yeah. Looking where they were, nothing, but off in
The good lookouts. Yeah, the good lookouts to the east.
Yeah, Sarge is gonna head that direction. Keep an eye out the back.
All right. So yeah, spot hidden check. We'll say for both of you, for Shotsworth and for Sarge.
Nope.
56 out of 60.
Okay. You're looking at everything, and it's a quiet village. You see like what looks to be a new barn that they're trying to build from old beams. Maybe it's an old one that they're trying to fix the roof on. You can't be sure. It's on a stage of disrepair. And then looking around, just quiet. Maybe you look and you see a bit of dust kicked up beyond the trees. And then you hear it as well. An engine's coming. They're still not out of the stable yet. They don't know.
Do I have a sense of what's okay? So it's getting closer.
Yeah, you hear the sound of it's distant, faint, but coming. You hear the sound of
okay.
it's either a truck something similar. You can't be sure.
So is there a road into this place? Or like I guess a well-traveled horse path? Like a main street is what I'm saying.
The way you came in, it looks to be mostly just trails and like ravines and footpaths leading in. But
Okay.
given the kind of the ways that you've looked around it from other vantage points, you might be able to find a road nearby the town. So you're not sure.
I'm just wondering how the enemy is getting here. If we hear some sort of like engine thing, like what is like how are they even going to get in this space?
They might have cleared something through the trees, or they might be riding something other than a truck or something like that. Might be another bike, another like motorcycle, something small, lightweight. Which might also check in with the fact that they said that. Well, make an intelligence check.
And I'm trying to put these saddles on the horse throughout this.
What would that be? I guess.
Hey, you said I was able to like walk up there. Can I just do it?
Yeah. All right. Fine. For the sake of it, you calm the horse down, and you're able to put the saddles on. That's fine. 1, 2.
All right. My intelligence check was 78 out of 75. I'll burn the luck.
Okay.
To make it a 75 out of 75.
Okay. With that, you're thinking about it, and something flashes back to you from when you first left. You remember that they said that they were supposed to be, they were parachuted in, just like you. So it's very unlikely there was something like a truck or a Panzer that got dropped, right? So maybe
right.
Maybe they're on bikes too, or something lightweight, very lightweight. But
Something
if they're coming
light.
this way,
Okay.
yeah. So you know that much about it.
Okay, I know that.
That would explain how they're able to get here. You don't know how many.
Get into this kind of dense kind of terrain, or this terrain that's not passable for a vehicle.
Right. Something very lightweight that could probably be dropped down. A bike could even be like a bicycle with like an engine or something.
Yeah, like a mopedy type, some sort of okay, or 4-wheeler, whatever they have in the time.
Whatever it is, yeah. Point is, they drop behind enemy lines with something lightweight to be mobile, to be fast, to be able to get through this wilderness quick without having to deal with the mud and all that. So
why didn't our guys think of that?
Well, Americans.
Well, no, it was the Russians.
No, they sent all the motorcycles went to the front line to fight for and die for their country.
Both of them.
I think we should plant some sort of distraction here, i.e. the dynamite.
Why are you so bent on getting my dynamite?
I don't know. So that maybe or even just a big fire, and then we escape, and then at least the bad guys come and would probably investigate that.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Can we make sure nothing alive is in here first, though?
Oh, no. Of course. I don't want to kill anybody.
Okay. And then Billy just shouts really loud, "We're gonna set the barn on fire. If you're hiding, you probably should get out." All right, seems clear.
All right, cool.
Okay. Back up at the monastery, Sarge, and Shotsworth, something's coming.
Yeah.
Lester,
I want to try to
really know.
I want to try to find a hiding spot where I can perch down with my fancy Remington and maybe, if need be, like shoot the tires out on whatever's coming.
Okay. Are you letting anyone else know this?
Sarge is there, right? You're right next to me, right, Sarge?
He's on the vantage point. He's on the vantage up top. Or are you outside the monastery on the vantage, or are you inside the monastery in the hallway?
I'm outside.
Okay.
On the vantage.
Got it. Okay.
But you could send somebody to me.
I think I'm out there by myself. I think I'm going renegade here.
Okay.
All right. So I look around, see if there's a good spot for me to kind of crouch down in to obscure, like a bush or something.
There's plenty of places. You can make an intelligence check if you'd like. Or stealth. Stealth would make more sense.
Make a stealth check, yeah. Oh yeah, this was the wrong. I'm the wrong person to be doing all this. Okay. That's a 44 out of 40, or a 44 out of 20. You know what?
That's a big difference.
I'm gonna use some sanity
You can't use sanity. It'd have to be luck.
or luck. I'm gonna use some luck.
You're gonna use
Yeah,
24
that's a
points
lot
of
of
luck.
luck.
Yeah, no, yeah. Use 24 points
I'm-
of luck, please.
I'm using
please.
24 points of luck.
Yes.
You
I've-
could push it before you
I have-
do that.
You can try and push.
I haven't used
like,
any luck this game so far, so
24
Wow,
points is
Zach.
that's a big.
What's the penalty for pushing again?
It just so the idea
Bigger
is usually
consequence.
yeah, there could be a more negative consequence, right? So
Okay,
like
okay.
if he tries to hide, he just thinks he's hidden and he's not.
all right, I'll push it
So
then. I'll push it.
Okay. Go
I
ahead.
roll
Nah.
again.
Yeah.
Wrong
What's
move.
worse? That'd be a 90, or no, an 80.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
Oh God.
Tell me
You-
the spot I found to hide was like right by the barn.
Okay. Yeah.
With that we're
you
setting on
hide.
fire.
No,
Kind of
here's
like
what-
when
okay.
a cat puts
You-
its head in a bag and they think
I
they're
can tell-
hiding and everything else
No,
is
no.
out.
At first,
Yeah, yeah.
Shotsworth hides, and he like crouches down in a bush, and then he realizes his ass is hanging out and everything, and he feels a breeze, and he just kind of pulls the shirt down a bit to cover his crack, and then he realizes this is fucking stupid. The barn, that barn, that's perfect. It's up. They're not going to look in that. So you
That's
go.
the perfect place to hide.
You go up to the barn, and then you go in and you see like a ladder going up to the loft. You climb up the ladder. You can see there's some hay, and you can see actually through like the louvers and the the slats. There's like a pretty damn good spot. All right,
Has my video
Kinda-
been off the entire game?
just for
No,
a little
I
while. I
didn't
didn't realize. I thought it was Discord.
like 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Like
I
5
don't know
minutes
how
I
that
thought it
No,
was
that-
intentional.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I was
It's okay.
gonna.
We'll fix it in post. It's all right.
Yeah,
We'll do it live.
we'll do it live.
All right.
All right.
You go ahead and get it fixed at your leisure.
We'll like
but-
freeze frame your head
Yeah.
and then put
Yeah.
googly eyes.
Jotsworth is perfectly hidden. No one knows where he is. You can't see him
Yeah.
at all. Yeah. So you're looking through the the vents on the front of the front wall of this church and everything, or not church, of the barn. Like,
Yeah.
this is gonna be perfect. I can pick them off one by. What? You crack through, and you're hanging by your by the strap of your Remington rifle from like one of the iron poles going off of it, and now you're just sort of dangling there
Inside or outside the barn?
outside, kind of like a just yeah, you're just dangling a flag on a pole.
Ah, shit.
And we
I-
didn't
I-
hear this.
You probably made some noise, and
This is like
you go
a
outside.
reoccurring thing for you. Hanging from something.
Yep.
All right. I tug on my Remington, try to like break whatever it is I'm hanging on, try to get myself down. How far of a drop is it?
Not a good 10 feet.
Not far, right?
You-
10 feet.
You probably get the wind
Wow.
knocked out of you.
You got that.
Okay. Yeah, I tug as hard as I can, try to break what I'm hanging on and fall to the ground.
All right. Yeah, the leather strap itself on the rifle breaks up with your weight and the iron that is holding you up, and then you fall. And yeah, it sucks. You dust yourself off, and you realize you're not going to be able to hide right now. You just need to go. You need to go breathe.
Like everyone knows that feeling.
Yeah, do we see any? Do Billy and
I
I
think-
see any of this?
I think you do. And at this,
Yeah.
you-
We're like,
you just-
Shotsworth, what are you doing?
I was
You just
trying
hear
to.
the
Come on,
village
get
idiot
this horse.
just lets out one.
I just direct Shotsworth to come grab one of these horses. Help me
I
take
let-
the horse up to the thing.
I limp over to the horses. Try to catch my breath. All right. Did you saddle this horse
also-
up?
Yeah, it's all set up, but I also let you
Alright.
know we're gonna light this barn on fire if that's cool.
Well, yeah, we should go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should go.
Wait.
All right.
We're gonna push the motorcycle out. Too.
Yeah. I guess who should light the fire? We're just lighting a fire, right? Not the dynamite, even though I'd like to use the dynamite.
I think we should save the dynamite.
Save the dynamite. Okay.
I say let's just light a fire.
Just your standard
There's-
issue fire.
I mean, there's extra gas in here, isn't there?
There's probably extra gas. I would think there's hay and such.
Yeah, we probably should.
right?
Yeah. And you have matches? Anybody got matches? You smoke. You got matches, right?
Yeah, I smoke. I've been smoking the whole time. Would you like a cigarette?
No, just the matches. Yeah.
They're French.
Maybe later if we survive this.
So yeah, so that's how I light the fire. Is I first light a cigarette,
That
take a lot of
gas left from the can. Yeah.
and the big heavy puffs, and then it's a really cool flick
Nice.
of that into the
Slow-mo.
slow mo. Yeah.
Yep. You flick it.
You know, I
and
just thought of something. I said we're gonna light the barn on fire in English. And we're in Russia.
Wow.
That sounds
Too late now.
The hay may not understand.
Figure
So
The Russian hay will not catch fire from the French cigarettes.
never get into a land war in Russia.
we're gonna try to recruit everybody or get everybody together and
Yeah.
get out of here.
You still got the father and Sophia are in the and also Lebedev and Volkov are all in the monastery looking over letters and journals and stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
Sarge is on the Vantage. Shotsworth just fell out of a barn and is now pulling
He's with us,
horses up.
though. We
up
got
the
him.
hill.
He's pulling
Yeah.
horses.
He's
I'm
leading
doing my part.
horses. Yeah. So yeah.
I'm doing
Wait.
my part.
Yeah, let's get them.
I didn't do fucking shit. So-
And let's
Love
put the motorcycle and the horses at a plain sight, like maybe behind, like from where we think they're coming from, behind a building, and go in and get Father O'Connor and Sophie.
Okay.
Everybody.
So you guys all agree on the plan then?
At least me, Billy, and Shotsworth have agreed on the
Yeah.
plan.
It's like I guess we could always separate. Some of us could
No one else.
separate them.
No, I just say we pull right up to the south entrance of the chapel or monastery. Someone will run in and be like, "Yo, we gotta go."
All
I'm
right.
sure it'll be able to be heard, and then let's go. And then we'll figure out how to fit everybody.
One motorcycle with a sidecar.
I want to get back to logistics of how we're fitting everybody.
Yeah.
Are we putting Leb in the sidecar?
I'd recommend.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do that. How many people can fit on the bike? Maybe you could do one person in the
Two,
sidecar,
right?
2 people on the bike, like,
Okay, that's 3.
and
And
then
then
2
I would
people
probably
on
say
each
we could do
horse.
2 each horse.
Mhm.
That's 7. But we
And
have
then
8.
Maybe the
How
smallest
big is
person.
that sidecar?
Yeah, could we fit another person in the sidecar?
My
Well,
girl's skinny.
usually there's a spare tire on the back of the sidecar, so maybe somebody can kind of like sit on there and cradle Leb's head.
I would say I'm kind of skinny. I could probably, I'm pretty dexterous. I could probably sit somehow, like on the
We also
back
need-
of it, but with my legs inside with him, so he's like leaning up against me.
Volkov,
We need
that's
2
such a pain
people
in the
that can
ass.
drive horses.
Cool. He can ride a horse, right? He said
Who
that.
can drive a
before.
horse?
Right.
I can't. I don't even
we
know
s-
what they are.
Have we seen a
Tom's
bicycle
wasted.
anywhere? Because I could ride a bike.
I
You
should
can
have
ride
to
a
go
bike.
straight on appearance and dex.
Tick tock.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Tick
Please, let's go.
tock.
All right.
Okay. So who's gonna volunteer to
Figure out
ride the?
logistics. We'll
I
figure
will,
out logistics later.
I will see if
I
if
run
one of the-
in and call like, "Let's go."
All right.
I'll
Lester,
I'll
you're
see if one
driving.
of the horses will take to me. Do you want me to do dex or appearance? Or what is it? What do you want me to roll?
Appearance.
Appearance. All right. 59 of 75.
You're a handsome man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Horses just kind of. Yes. Get on.
I guess that's what we should. We should do is, who's got the next highest appearance?
Well, I already
Yes.
passed with the horse on appearance.
You need one more.
But I thought
can-
you're driving the motorcycle. You can't do
But
both.
you're
You
driving
can-
the motorcycle.
You can drive the motorcycle, Lester. It's
That's
fine.
what I wanted the whole time.
Right. Can we just say that we situated everything?
Another option, of course, you could also have someone in the sidecar, which would make it probably someone who would be a good shot. Just saying.
I think Sophie
So-
said.
Sophie should
Well,
be in
yeah.
the
So
sidecar.
if we've
But
got
you can
Leb
also,
in the sidecar,
that's true. He's also the most injured. So again,
so Leb in the sidecar, I'll sit with my legs inside the sidecar with him, but up on the back of it, and that'll steady me more because my legs are
Okay.
inside with him,
Okay.
so I can.
All right.
Yeah.
All 8
And I'll
figured
throw
out.
the
So
shield.
we have Lester riding the bike, Sophie and Lebedev, kind of like Lebedev in front of you, like you're in a Cialis commercial together. Okay, and then you've got. Okay, that means we got 2 horses. Who's riding?
I've got one of them.
All
I
right,
got
and
the
then
other.
Billy's got the other. Who's
What about me? Where am I?
who's holding
You get it?
who's holding Sarge and who's yeah.
I'll hold Sarge.
Hop on the back. Hop on the back there, Doc.
I'll hop on the horse with Billy.
There's
Think
also
this
is
Volkov, who I guess is going to hug on to Lester.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's
He's right on the back of the motorcycle.
All right. Okay, y'all are.
What?
What- what-
This is
Yeah,
like
what was
this is
what
like-
was that old?
this is like
what
when
was the
you're
old-
when you're in like
sorry.
in high school, like freshman, sophomore year, and not all of your friends have a ride.
What, yeah.
Yeah.
What was
What
that old TV show from like the 50s about the hillbilly family, and the opening scene was always them like
Beverly
rolling in.
Hill-
Beverly Hillbillies.
Beverly Hillbillies.
Beverly
yeah.
Hillbillies. Yeah.
Hey, I
Yeah.
once fit 9 teenagers inside a Toyota Corolla.
Oh man.
Boom. It
That's
can be done.
Two-door.
Clown car.
And that was just the other day.
I don't know what my record was.
That's nothing to the compared to the number of servicemen they could fit in one porta-john.
Right?
That's
Right.
That's speed of.
We're
Oh,
already gone. We're not sitting here chatting in the.
Okay, you're already.
Yeah.
Hi ho, silver away.
All right. What's your pace? Are you being stealthy? Or are you getting the fuck out of here?
No.
What are you-
Yeah. No
Okay.
stealth, right?
All in that.
We
All
got a
gas, no
motorcycle,
brakes.
All right. Very cool. So,
Lester's Steve McQueening this thing.
Yeah, I
My
do a cool
record is
burnout.
13.
He's gonna jump it with 4 people on board.
you
Yeah.
start tearing through the trees quick as you can, heading towards the east, and you hear the sound of this high-pitched whine of these bikes coming through the trees. They're chasing after you. It's terrifying and exhilarating, and you feel every bump. There are terrifying moments when you can feel that the ridges ahead of you, you can tell that they're going to spill over terribly down. It's just steep as can be, and you at the last moment need to turn. Sometimes you make it, sometimes you don't, and you end up skidding down. Drive auto check. Lester.
Lev probably has the
And I'll
best
get-
seat.
Yeah,
I got a 48 out of 70.
you manage it. You see there's a gap, and you jump over a hill. There's a slight bump. You keep it from spilling out. Lebedev and Sophie in the bottom, you feel branches whip you a bit towards the face, but you keep your head down at the right moments. You can hear the horses starting to get scared. Billy, I need you to make a dex check.
Okay. 50 out of 60.
Okay. You're able to quickly break position, and then as they're running straight towards a low branch, you duck down. As does who was behind you? Was it Shotsworth holding?
Father O'Connor.
Or Father? Okay. Father and you both duck just in the nick of time to get past. And then, Sarge, you hear a shot crack towards the trees. fortunately enough, they can't shoot for shit from those bikes. And
Yeah.
it just
How many bikes?
you hear a
How many
submachine
bikes?
gun.
How many bikes? How many men?
It's hard to tell. You start to hear one from the right of you to the rear, another one up ahead to the left, but they're not shooting, just up ahead. Looks like they might have a higher ridge. You could try it and go up to get to the high ground again, maybe flank the one that's above, but you don't think that the one behind might be able to get to you. It's a risky maneuver. What do you do?
I'll do that.
Okay, drive check. Or, well, no, dex check, we'll say.
Dex check. That's good.
I was gonna say it's a horse.
Yep. Vroom, vroom, motherfucker.
Oh,
It's the same thing.
19 out of 80.
All right. You thread the needle with just going straight up the between a gap in the tree line. It's dense, but you can find just the right part to get up. You've got a clean shot right ahead of you.
I'm
You
taking
can
it.
see the yeah.
28 of 75.
You see them pull out your Johnson and then pop, 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 light them up. They spill out.
Hold on. You're driving the horse, right?
Yes.
So that was,
wait,
you have to
yeah.
hold that machine gun with two hands?
You can one-hand a Thompson. It's heavy, but
I just want to know the coolest way you did it. That's probably two hands, right?
Yeah, how do you want? Actually, I'm sorry. How do you want to do this? Do you want to just,
well,
like hit him like a Mongol?
Yeah,
Y-
yeah. I think
There-
you're gripping the horse with your thighs and able to,
Yeah. Stand up in the saddle and just bow.
Yes. I
Awesome.
just need a
All
visual.
right.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
There we go.
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
Shotsworth has his like arms around your waist, just trying to stay on this horse. It's most ridiculous. Like, I'm very. Shotsworth is impressed.
Yeah.
like our flag means death vibes. Oh.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. You see the motorcycle, the driver like spills out and the Nazi tumbles. There's just a quick flash of dust and blood. The horse trots right over. You keep going. You've got the high ground. The one down below, you hear the whine, but the trail below branches off to the right. You've got some distance. Now, Lester, you're riding, and you can suddenly hear a motorcycle coming up to on your left behind. Sophie, it's a little bit behind. What do you do?
Okay. So I am going to carefully switch my position so I'm not sitting behind him. Now I'm sitting in front of him. And I'm going to take aim and I'm going to shoot at
Okay. You
these guys.
kind of, switch around. Go ahead.
Double O Sophie over here.
Leb probably is just fine with this.
If he was awake,
I'm sure he's awake from all these bumps. All right, that's
I
a
feel like
20...
he's like Bernie from Weekend at Bernie's right now. Just like
He's just
flopping around.
22 on 75 with the M1 Garand.
Yeah, you flip around and then just pull it out, and then as soon as they pull up and everything, you see them lining up their shot. Just this look of anger on their face that's soon enough replaced
probably
by a
some slight
hole
confusion.
right here. Yeah, you see the motorcyclist and everything has a look of terror and says no, but it's already too late. Again, that perfect clean shot that took that can off back at the hangar a few days ago, or a week ago, 2 weeks. Now, right through the head, another motorcycle tumbles. This one veers, hits a tree, sending the Nazi clear down the hillside. Now, Father, you hear the sound of two other bikes coming. One from straight ahead, another one from behind. They're closing in. What do you do?
I don't know if he heard you.
I can do a motorcycle sound if you want.
Father,
Pete.
did you hear him?
What? Sorry.
Oh, he was talking to you.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm hearing some weird noises outside my house. I apologize.
Oh, good. Welcome back. All right, let's get back into it. So, you're all riding. Father Connor, you look behind and you look ahead and you see they're coming in. It's like a pincer. What do you do?
I let Billy know. Like I point out the incoming, pincer attack. It's like they're going to do a pincer move. You need to evade them.
Okay, Billy, your choice. You can try and fire at one, or you can try and go off-road, because right now you don't see a way on this trail without getting intercepted.
I'll try to go off-road.
All right, uphill, downhill.
Uphill.
Okay.
That's where I thought I saw Sarge go, right? He's uphill.
Yep. All right,
We
go
want
ahead.
to try to stay together.
Another dex check to see if you can get this horse to go.
Come on. Where's the lucky dice that... Okay. 22 out of 60. I'm good.
Okay. The horse listens to you and rears up and turns sharp, a lot sharper than those bikes that are speeding up can stop to be able to turn. You're able to go straight up the hill. Father, you're holding on for dear life. Soon enough, you're able to get a pretty high vantage point, but it's still rising up steep. Now, I need you to... Well, how does this work? I guess I roll a firearms check. All right. Father, what's your dexterity?
My dexterity is 50.
30 hits it. That's going to be
All
2 plus 4, so 6 points of damage as a shot clears
Does he
through your back.
Does he get a dodge?
Well, you can try to dodge. It's up to you.
Yeah.
But given that you're on a horse, I think you would, if you do that, there's a high risk of you falling off, I'll say. Or you can try, I think, is it half damage? Hold on, damn it. I forgot how dodge works in Cthulhu. Hold on.
Sorry, you need a 25 to...
You need to have a higher level of success, so yeah, go ahead. What was it?
Yeah. All right. Roll. Come on, new dice. That is 23. Ooh.
Okay, out of, what is your...
My dex
Half
is
your dex.
50. Half dex is 25. So
Okay,
just made it.
okay.
Oh no, that's odd 3. Oh, damn.
What?
The 9 and the O's are that she has on these.
Is it a 93 or I'm sorry, you said an aught
It
3?
was a 003. So 3.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, in that case it does not hit, I think. You see, look back just in time, you duck.
Father O'Connor matrix this thing like
just your prayer has been answered and you barely avoid taking 6 points of damage. Very good. However, they're still shooting at you.
Yeah. They're shooting at us.
Should we try to shoot back?
It's time for the dynamite.
All right.
I've already shot back. Somebody else can too.
One of you guys, hearing these shots coming out, one of you other guys would hear this. So whoever's driving, you can try to intercept. Try to see if or distract.
Yeah, I'd try to intercept.
Hey, Father O'Connor, how's your aim?
It's well, I've never fired from the back of a horse, but I could give it a shot.
Here,
Well,
and I hand him a stick of dynamite.
I think rules is written. If you dodge, you can't also attack.
Yeah, I agree.
But this is later, right? This is.
No, I'd say let's keep it as is. So he's a little shaken right now, and given that shot, so I don't think he's in a position to attack. Right
over
now.
here, pass the dynamite over here.
Are you in like throwing range?
Don't worry about it, just pass it.
You're going. So right now, you're riding the horse uphill, and the horse is straining because it's already been running, and
so wait,
now you see.
I mean, do I need to be continuing uphill? Like I thought I would just be uphill and then go.
Well, they finally stopped, turn the bike, and they're starting to try and ride up to get towards you too.
Okay.
Do I have a shot?
Can I do a zigzag and try to like not go
Yeah, you can try and
uphill?
tack to go. Yeah, go to the side. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sorry, Sarge, you're trying to intercept. So, go ahead and make a navigate check to see if you can figure out your way to get through these woods as safely and quickly as possible to get to them.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. I don't have anything in that, so 10%. All right. 23.
Damn. No. Yeah, you try, but it's just you come up against a thicket, and there's just no way the horse is going to be able to get through all those briars.
So how close are they behind me? Like if I
probably a good 40-50 yards, but they're coming.
40 or 50
still
yards.
chasing.
Okay. I'm gonna get my dynamite ready just in case.
Okay.
Actually, can I try to figure out where they're going to go, and then can it like set the dynamite based
you can
off
try
of...
it. Yeah, you can try and set a trap. So you have two of them in pursuit. You know that. You can try and get to a junction where there's the trail goes back to a. You see it like kind of goes up to a fork up ahead or like a Y. You could try and leave it around there.
Okay. I'll do that if I know it's gonna work.
Okay. Make a luck check.
Alrighty. Oh, I'm good. 14 out of 75.
Okay. You light the dynamite, toss it behind you. You hear as it comes and turns and comes towards you. You hear the other bike coming up from the trail down below. You hear shouts in German. They've got you on the run, but you're just that little bit smarter than them, aren't you? Perfect. You take the horse and suddenly are coming downhill towards where the Y is. You drop it right there at the path and take off down the right branching path of the Y. The two bikes converge just in time. And you see bodies and tires fly up into the trees, falling into the dirt beside.
Oh God!
I just wanna Billy's not happy that she had to use her stick of dynamite for that, but.
And it was necessary.
Was it the only dynamite you had?
No, I've got one more, but that's not what I was sad about.
Okay. With that, you come up to. You're coming through the forest. The three groups. The Lester on the bike. The last motorcycle you hear, but there's no mistaking the sound of that Indian. And then, Sarge on his horse with Shotsworth, and you all converge a little bit past that branching path of the Y, and soon enough you see it's like a break in the tree line, clearing, and then you get there to the edge, and you see trees flattened, pressed towards you. Trunks maybe 4 feet thick, some of them felled, all of them pressed towards you, miles ahead of it. A lot of them overgrown, a lot of them covered in rot, some of them taken over already by the hills, by years of mud washing back over, taking claim over the forest. You see some young trees growing up in it as well. But you look ahead and you can see the crater, Tunguska. Up ahead, a ridge. You can see what looks to be, a pair of ridges. One flat scar and another on the other side. As though something had gone and carved or gouged out the land in a long line, a swath cutting through the earth, pressing up or pulling up, ripping the earth itself, pulling the crust, the mantle, up. The most violent looking scar you can imagine on the face of the earth. And it's right there ahead of you. It wasn't just a blast that left a big bubble of destruction. No, this was a knife. A knife that cut clean through. And you can see this lip rising up. Whatever is down there. You're not sure what to expect. But you know that it did that. There's smoke coming up from the ravine ahead of you, this crevasse. What looks to be a small kind of makeshift tower, an outpost maybe. Little strip of barbed wire pulled around this clearing close to the ridgeline. And there, right there on the lip of it, this gray stone and slag that's been pushed up, you can see what looks like a building, a generator, a mine shaft, a mine elevator going down. One way forward. A good bit of open ground. And then the anomaly. There. You start to approach it. Anyone?
Do we though? Hold on. How far away from it are we?
Can I make a natural world check on like the growth of these new trees to like see maybe how long ago this thing happened?
Go ahead. Natural world.
No, I don't really know anything about any of this stuff.
This shit happened like last year. This is fucking crazy.
Damn it, Lester.
I'm just like, I've never even seen this type of tree. I don't know how fast they grow or
like
what.
The meme where he's like, what kind of bird is this?
Yeah, this could have happened yesterday. I think I'm like that. This just happened.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like sitting there like thinking like does Lester have some like hidden knowledge? Like it's like I know the natural world. Nope.
Yeah. He goes down, like picks up a bit of dirt, like goes like this, smells it.
Yeah, I taste it too. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's good dirt right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a real tree.
Mm-hmm. Kind of woody. You
Sweetheart, that's not
Ah,
tobacco
the peat.
leaves.
you okay. Up ahead. You see the camp. You see what all these miles behind you and before you have been about. You see where you know what's down there could turn the tide of this war. It could turn the page on humanity and close the book. Who knows? Up to you whether you proceed. But at this point, there's certainly no turning back.
Are there any guards that we can see? Anybody armed? Anybody at all?
Farther ahead, you can see maybe a few. Outposts, you see at least one. You can see a few on the edge walking by the barbed wire. Looks to be not expecting much, but you might expect there might be more down below.
And what was the source of the smoke? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go.
Yeah, source of the smoke looks to be two things. One, the bikes that we're chasing, and two, you can see what looks to be a generator. Actually, a pair of generators. One for the mine shaft and another one. Yeah, another one at the top side as well.
Okay.
And what looks to be some smoke coming from the crevasse itself down below.
Are the generators kind of like in an area where guards would see, I'm assuming?
Yeah, past the barbed wire. So it's, think of it as like there's one long line vertically. If you were looking up from the air, you would see one long deep line, like a gouge carved in, descending. And then you can see kind of at this lip, it's a part where like maybe it's a bit more rocky, a bit more solid ground for them to have been able to put, a mine shaft elevator going downwards into this chasm. And then generators around that is like a big barbed wire fence, a perimeter, right, with an outpost on the kind of the right side, a little bit towards the south. You can see that there are some tents, but overall doesn't look to be too many people here on the surface, which gives you a feeling that given what they had said about there being about a battalion, most of them were probably down below. You can see there's at least one generator connected to the mine shaft elevator, and there's another one with wires, like cables, going down. And it looks like there's still smoke coming up from the crevasse itself. So there might be at least one backup generator or primary down below. You're not sure. So three total targets if you wanted to take them out to leave them without power. You also have, outside of that, you'd have to get closer to really know.
I say that we should probably hide the horses and the bike and Lebedev, and wait till night. Go down there and get a better look. Unless there's like good foliage and trees that we can get closer, sneak closer and take a look.
I think we have to go through a clearing. I'm not sure that's...
Yeah.
And we want to go down there? That's where we're going, right?
That's where the anomaly would be. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what
do we do with Lebedev, though?
We just leave him now? We might as well have left him back there.
I told you guys we should have offed him. We should have offed him.
So if you left him back there, then he'd be with the monks where he'd be sacrificed.
So now we're just going to leave him to die in the woods.
Well, no. He's been attended to, so he shouldn't be dying.
Okay.
If we
Okay.
leave him
All right.
in the sidecar and we hide the bike, the sidecar, and the horses.
We're coming back.
I just pictured you still sitting in the sidecar, and you just like put some like pine branches over him.
Yeah. Just stay here.
Yeah. It's
And a sidearm.
Give him some water.
He still has He still has his right. We give him his rifle and his 45. He'll be fine.
If we all die, he's gonna be like the Rick in The Walking Dead, and he's gonna wake up 3 days later. And, what's going on?
Yeah.
Nurse! Oh god. Just give him a like. God damn it! Like you're just leaving him in the sidecar. Like, you're gonna give him like a little juice box or something first.
He's got his
Should-
canteen.
We'll be right back, bud.
Should we? I mean, it's probably getting late, right? Should we try to find a place to at least, have coverage for him, and then also discuss a plan?
The tree line itself is
Yeah.
pretty broad, and where you came in or came out
Yeah, I
of
think
the
we're gonna
clearing,
wait till
you're
night,
probably
right?
Yeah, you're not by any main road or anything like that. You're probably you've got probably good cover here. If you go like a little ways back into the trees, but
And
yeah.
is it worth it to get some rest for ourselves since we've been running for?
probably.
Probably a good idea.
It's been
at least
a
take
day.
short rest.
It's been a day, but yeah, good short rest. So maybe about another 6 hours or so. Proceed under cover of dark. 6 to 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So you do that. You sit down, having last good meal you had was back at the monastery. Now you go to bed probably around 3 or 4 o'clock. Set up a light camp, keep watch. About 6-8 hours later, it's close to 10 o'clock at night or so. You don't see any major lights out around this site. And then just like a campfire in the middle. They don't even have a decent spotlight set up around this outpost. Maybe they're trying to keep their location hidden from any aerial reconnaissance. You
So, should
have a
we
chance now.
try
Yeah.
to take out the generators?
Let's do a little recon
Yeah,
and
janitors.
discuss it.
The
Janitors.
janitors. Let's check out the janitors.
It's
It's
the guy like
custodian.
mopping.
Once the janitors are taken care of, nothing gets cleaned down there. It'll be
It's
out
the
in a
long-
week.
It's the long con.
I'm just here sweeping the
the
floor.
snow.
Oh my god!
All right.
We
Run me
infiltrate
through.
as-
Just a guy who's Windexing the lights in the windows and all.
I said janitors, not
Janitors?
Janitors? That's not a thing.
Did you just say it again? Did you just say it again?
It just sounds so dirty.
No. I feel like
It does sound dirty. You're right.
janitors
will
is
be
like
clipped.
Janitors.
Gen X senators. That's all.
Yeah.
Right?
All right. So there's
All right.
3
That sounds
generators. What are they again? One goes to the shaft, right?
One connected
That's
to the
what
mine
she
shaft.
said.
Yeah, janitor in the shaft.
Okay.
The other one is kind of off to the side, but you see cables going down as well.
We're all professionals
Okay.
in real
And then
life.
you get-
That's the scary thing.
What you can guess by the fact that you saw some smoke coming up from within the crevasse itself suggests that there is likely a third generator down below.
So there's
That's-
2 surface generators.
Yes.
One maybe below.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So
But
you also
if
have to ask
we-
whether it makes sense to take out the mine shaft one, because then that
Well,
would
because
prevent
we
you from
want to
going
go
up or
down,
up.
so we need that one.
Right. You could do a
Right.
timed
Unless we're
or a
gonna
trigger.
climb down by hand.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I recommend that for Doc.
Getting-
I don't
Getting
yeah,
back
I can't
up is the
climb
other
real well.
issue.
Yeah.
So the
I'm
third
willing-
generator, what does
willing
we
to-
don't know the use for that one? So we got
You
the
don't know.
shaft, we got the underground, and we have the third one, which we're not sure which that. I didn't mean a middle finger. I'm sorry.
I'm betting the second one
yeah.
probably runs their lights, and then the third one is for whatever processing that they may be doing down there.
Okay.
This is a
Do we
bet.
have lights if we turn these things off?
I don't know about you guys, but in my pack I have a flashlight.
I would think I, as a soldier, have a flashlight.
You
You would
all
probably have
one.
mostly the same gear that I do.
I feel like
I
you would have made sure we had our basics in our packs.
Yeah, we would have had like some
You do.
basic.
You have your basics, I'd say, including
Yeah.
a flashlight with a red filter on it, each of you.
So
Now-
their current light source is a campfire. That's it.
they're keeping it a low profile right now so that they don't attract,
But they
aerial
may have a
recon.
light system set up with that third generator.
within the
We just
within
don't.
yeah. From
We just
where
don't
you
know,
are, far
so-
about a mile, half mile out from the camp itself, you can't see.
We can't
see
tell,
it.
but that
You can't
that
tell if
would
there's lights
probably
within
be
the-
logical, right?
Yeah, probably.
Now, how many buildings are there?
A few tents, not many. They're most
Okay,
likely
well-
they have most people situated down below. Probably a research
Gotcha.
site. Hard to tell.
And then you said there were several guard outposts.
Yep.
Is it just like a guard tower, or
It looks to be like a wooden, almost like you would like a deer stand practically, as far as like how
Okay.
it's very, very light.
got you? I say we sneak down there and get a little better look, and then maybe head down into the shaft and see what we can do.
But should we split the party to put out the campfire and the third generator, or should we go right to the shaft?
Well, let's get a little closer and do some recon, and then we'll figure that out.
Okay.
'Cause
Sounds
there may be a
Whole
buttload
party?
of guys down in those tents.
Whole
Yeah,
party
right.
or just a few sneaky
Let's
ones?
let's take the sneaky ones first and get a
Who's
get
sneaky?
A good look.
Yeah, who's the best sneaky?
I
I'm sneaky.
have she's sneaky.
I'm not at all.
Yeah, last time it was
sneaky.
Sarge and Sophie are the.
I have 60. Right.
I have a 75. So
Okay.
why don't the
I have a
three of us
75
go
on
down there?
stealth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys go shimmy y'all, and I'll keep
You could always do
watch
3.
back here.
You could,
Oh, we
Yeah.
could do 3. Oh,
2 point
Yeah.
and one behind. So
okay. I'll go.
Okay.
Rolling stealth.
oh my god,
We,
you guys just split the party. Okay.
Right.
should we,
Yeah.
Here it
do
goes.
we have a code word for when we come across each other?
Monkey bone.
All right. The word is monkey, and you reply with bone.
Yes.
Monkey bone.
Hot 6.
You're just gonna hear monkey bone.
I mean, doesn't it make more sense to do like bird calls or something?
Yeah, the Nazi's like,
Let's just gonna
was
get
das?
confused and start making chicken
Yeah.
noises.
Yeah, was ist das?
Why do we
What was
hear an
your
American bald eagle in Russia?
Yeah.
How's
You're gonna go with something subtle, but no. Freedom doesn't care about what's local. Sorry, Alcon.
If Billy seriously suggests that, he goes like, "How's your bird calling, Billy? Are you an excellent bird caller?"
I could do a mean rooster.
Have a rooster.
We're hoping, possibly if we were to do it, a less conspicuous bird. One that doesn't wake the bejesus out of everyone in a
you can make
10-mile
it
radius.
a natural world check if you'd like.
What about an owl? They're night birds. They'd like go ooh ooh. That one.
I think we'll
You
go
had it
with
figured
monkey
out.
and
Monkey
his
bone.
reply with bone.
Yeah, because that's real. That's way better than a chicken.
If you whisper it, it's better.
Doesn't even signify the code word. Is that your safe word? Is that like we're here? What is
It seems like more like a safe word than a here's where I am, here's where you are.
Also, don't expect the priest to know what a safe word is.
Oh, he knows what a safe word is.
Bottos.
Oh, we got like what, 6 episodes in before we made that joke?
So,
Stealth check.
all right.
I have an odd
Oh,
6.
I failed. Yeah.
I don't know him.
21.
I've never seen him before in my life.
Well, you're taking up the rear.
Oh my god, that scared.
Sorry, that was loud.
Alright.
Guys, don't. That is loud as shit on the stream. So
Is it really? Okay.
yeah, it is.
That was worth it.
But yeah, very well done. There was a time. All right. So, that was a fail from Lester. Sarge, you were fine. Sophie, what was yours?
Hot 6.
Okay. The 2 on point are good. Joe, you're kind of like walking. You stumble a little bit. Oh fuck.
Who?
But-
Wait. My name's Lester.
Or, sorry, goddammit. Lester, you stumble a little bit. Yeah, sorry. Lester, you kind of stumble a bit approaching and everything. Oh shit. But it helps to give just that little bit of a distraction that the You hide well enough among the trees, but one of the guards does kind of like start approaching. Sarge, Sophie, you sneak past using this slight distraction to your advantage. You get right up to the tents. Listening in, looking, doesn't seem like there's too many people here. Most of them seem to be down below. You do see that one guard in the tower. You see another one kind of up back to you. What do you do?
How about I take out the guy in the tower?
You take out the guy in the tower, while I slit the throat of the other guy. So
shit.
why don't you wait
Okay.
for me to drop him, and then you take
Assuming
out
you
the guard in
all,
the tower.
assuming you do this all with like the.
Hand signals.
Yeah.
That escalated quickly.
Okay. And 1, 2, 3 firearms and a strength check.
Or
Fire
brawl.
hands?
Brawl will work. Brawl will be better. Yeah.
I was gonna climb up the tower stealthily
okay.
and not fire a shot that would notify people.
Okay, got it.
because
Yeah, if that's the
I'm
case.
stealthy.
Perfect. Even better. Okay. Go ahead. Stealth check, Sophie.
That would be a 26.
Okay.
55
Climb
of 75.
Okay. Sarge, you pull him back. Sophie, you're up top. It's like a
Okay.
Siberian tiger in the grass. You're right behind him.
I'm gonna pull out my knife
Okay. Brawl check.
and brawl check it is. That would be a 29 on 75.
Shit.
I
Hey, you
had
got a
brothers.
75 for oh my god, alright.
I had brothers. I had to keep up.
Oh my god. Yeah. Same, you just pick him up. And then you just sit him down in his chair there in the outpost. Climb back down. Quiet. Not even a breeze in the night. The guard approaching you, Lester, looks back. Make a stealth check.
Yeah, I rolled 2.
Okay. Probably just the wind. He turns, starts to walk back. Okay.
And I'm like in this weird move.
Yeah.
One leg up above his head.
You look.
Yeah.
You look like the guy on like the wet
I
floor
have like
sign.
a branch in my mouth, like.
All right. He's coming up. Either Sophie or Sarge. You see him coming back towards the camp. Maybe it looks like he's coming to try to warm himself by the fire.
Okay.
Starts to speak. Oh, yeah. I will tell you, Joseph. I do not think that they're going to find anything, that they can bring back up down there. By the way, do you still have any more of those, the Vice Vest? Joseph! Fucking quiet tonight.
I'm gonna try to take him out too.
Quick. Make a brawl check.
29 of 75.
Okay.
Ooh.
Joseph, stop playing. And immediately he turns, sees you, and it's the last thing he sees. How do you do this?
Just come up behind him, or I'm coming straight at him, so I grab him by the back of the head and just right through the throat, twist, pull out, and let him drop.
Falls right beside the fire. Okay. Are you leaving him there?
No, I'm gonna drag him into the dark. Try to find a place to hide him.
Set him beside one of the felled trees in the crater. And as far as you can tell, the 3 guards on duty taken out. You have a clear path to the generator to the mine shaft.
All right,
You signal to the others.
definitely.
The rest of you get the all clear.
You hear monkey
Monkey.
sounds.
Did we do the code word? Yeah.
Well,
Bone.
yeah.
Bone.
All right. Operation
Oh,
Monkey
God,
Bone
just shakes
proceeds.
his head. It's like, that's not how you're supposed to say it.
All right.
No one just says bone.
Did I do it wrong? What do I say?
Some people
Yeah.
do. I mean, but
Okay. The rest of you get up to the camp. Now there is, as I said, a few tents look to be unoccupied. You see Sarge, you see Sophie. You don't see any more bodies except for the slumped figure in the outpost tower. Whatever you do now needs to be figured out before the rest of the camp gets it back for the next watch in the morning.
How many people were in the tents?
Maybe a few. Weren't exactly looking to peek in, but it sounded like they were all sleeping. Maybe a dozen. Certainly enough to cause trouble for you.
All right, what are our options right now? What are we doing?
Well, we could either take these guys out while they're sleeping,
Sleeping guys. Okay.
or we could just go straight down into the shaft.
Okay.
or we could take out the generators.
We'll shop.
Have an issue.
Boston
We never
accent-
had an issue with that word until, like, this.
Tonight.
I love
We'll
it.
shop.
the Boston, the Boston
shop
accent
work
is
it.
like infiltrating that for you.
Yeah.
It's gonna, anyway, it's gonna stick, I think.
We could go kill them Bauer boxes.
Yeah, those things.
So we're not sure what the third generator even does.
Or where it is exactly. You know that
I
it's
recommend
down,
taking out
but
those sleeping guards because they will come after us.
There's like
Yeah.
a dozen.
Just perhaps
A
There-
dozen people.
They're sleeping.
And there's 4, 5, 6, 7 of us that all have firearms, and about a dozen of them.
I'm just
I
saying that's
mean-
only all we need to do is fail one check,
perhaps
and then they're awake.
We could
I-
create a diversion.
Dynamite?
I have a suggestion. Perhaps we turn off the third generator and see if anybody comes out of the shaft, and then we
you can't
ambush
get
them.
yeah. The third generator
have
is
to
down
go.
below.
Oh, the
Okay.
third generator's below. Okay, I
Yeah.
missed.
Wait.
Sorry.
I thought there was one down
Option-
below,
Yeah.
one for the shaft, and then a third one.
There's
There's
so
two.
two up top, two top side.
Two up top. Yeah, two up top.
Two up
So
top.
what's-
I have
Yeah.
a
One for
thought.
one seems to be powering the generator. One seems to be having cables that run down below, perhaps backup power or or auxiliary lighting, like you guys said. And then there's a third one running down below, ostensibly for whatever
Oh,
they
okay.
have going on down there.
I have a thought.
Okay.
Let's hear Sophie's thought.
We could go all old school D&D rogue, coup de grace, sneak in, slit their throats while they're sleeping, one at a time. Boom, boom, boom.
So we're going down the shaft then. You say we'll just go right to
I'm
the shaft.
saying take out the guys who are sleeping first
Oh, sleeping first. So, all right.
because they're gonna come after us. The second they hear
My
any
own-
commotion, they're gonna come after us.
My only thing is
And
there's
Nazis are evil. They need to
double
die
them.
anyway.
There's double them to us.
And they're
You
already
s-
asleep.
At this point, Volkov says, "May I offer a suggestion?
Yeah.
Yes.
We have flares, yes? They have
Yeah.
radio. Presumably they have radio here.
Mm-hmm.
We radio back to command. Let them know. We drop flares. They know to bomb site.
Us here?
With us here?
We go down into crevasse. We take elevator. Get down.
But we
Leave
don't
the
know
Think
what's
how are we
down
gonna
there.
get it back up?
What I'm saying is, by the time they reach here with bombers, they'll know the site. There'll be nothing else they can do around here.
But we have
They
no
drop the
idea what's
bombs in the
down
night.
there. What if we don't want
Wait.
them to bomb this? I think
Well,
the slitting the
they're-
throats idea is the best one.
They're bombing the camp, not the crevice.
It's all kind of say, yeah.
Hmm.
But bombs do go awry.
I've never
Yeah.
wanted to kill a man cold-blooded, but I will tonight.
I'm
All right.
entirely favor either way, but we need to decide quickly.
Shall we take a vote?
We'll take a vote.
Sure.
Okay. So it's kill the people, or
Go straight down, or
go
or flares the bomb.
oh, there's 3 options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, 3
All right.
options.
So
Okay.
who's up for slitting throats? Who's up for calling in the bombs?
Volkov
It's
said-
not the DM. You don't get to vote. Oh,
Yeah,
the
you
Russian
get the
guy.
vote.
You're the Russian guy. Oh, okay. You're the Russian guy. Okay.
the
So who's
Russian guy,
bombs?
yeah.
Who's bombs again?
2. Father Column and the Russian dude. I keep forgetting his name. And that he's here.
Okay, and then the third option is
Going
Go
straight,
straight
down.
down.
Straight down there. Who's up for that?
yeah, I'm gonna change my vote to because I wanted to see what everyone did. I'll kill the people.
All right.
Okay.
Each of you breaks off. They're about 2 to a 10. So let's just do this with straight
Is
rolls.
Father comfortable doing this, Father?
How about this? Father and anybody who doesn't want to slit throats, you sit out here and cover us. You keep your guns at the ready, and don't shoot us.
Fair
If
enough.
things
And
go badly, you can unload on them, and if not, we'll take care of it.
Yeah, I
I
don't
will
think-
be available for
And
confessions
then
afterwards.
Lester and Sarge and I go in, and maybe Volkov, and
Yeah.
let the 4
Sounds
who've
right.
got the experience go in.
Let's-
Doc can be on guard with you.
Oh, I want to
I-
slit a throat.
Well, I
Doc-
would like
Doc,
to
what's your
stay
brawl?
on guard.
Yes.
What's your brawl, Doc?
Is this more? It's going to be more of a brawl or more of a stealth?
You have to be able to stab. Yeah. It's going to be a brawl
Probably
thing. They're
both.
sleeping, so.
Where's my
Yeah, there
brawl?
might be-
Where is
it
brawl?
Depends.
Fighting.
Fighting
brawl.
Fighting brawl.
Oh, there it is. 25.
That's pretty good.
That's
25
the
is
basic.
base.
Yeah.
I
25
think you
is
should
base
be
at that
able.
point.
I
I have
think you should try to be able to bluff us to see if we believe
Yeah, yeah.
that you're able to do it.
But I can
Oh,
also
it's-
push my luck, and I can also use the luck that I have not used.
My brawl's actually pretty good, but the Billy just killed her first human being today, so I feel like she would also not be wanting to slit a throat.
Yep.
But I got a 45.
All
Alright,
right,
so
I'll
stealth,
keep
alright.
watch.
So do you want to
Just
do
for
the
stealth
sake of-
first and then brawl?
For the sake of this, I'm not going to make you guys roll 12 times, right?
Okay.
That's going to be a pain in the ass. So let's get 2 rolls each.
All right, I got a 41 on stealth.
Oh yeah, so let's start with stealth to see that
Stealth
you can
first.
get into the 10. So yeah, for anyone slitting,
And who is that exactly? Is that
that's going to be Sarge. Raise your hand, Lester, Sophie. Okay. The rest of
Is
you are
Volkov
standing as
doing it
backup
also?
units. Yeah, Volkov can do it too.
I passed my stealth.
Yeah. I have a 30 on my stealth.
Yeah, Volkov passes as well.
All right, brawl.
Yeah, brawl.
Yep, 44.
10 on
Volkov
75.
spend some luck. It is.
93
Oh,
Okay.
out of
Um,
60.
Okay.
Do
You
you want to try to push that?
No.
okay? So, Sarge and Sophie, you kill no problem. Lester, you go to stab right as he rolls over in his sleep. End up cutting him. He's awake now, and you can push.
No. I'm gripped in the moment, shaking. I'm shaking with
This
fear.
is your first time trying to kill a man in cold blood.
Yeah, in cold blood, like a sleeping person. Yeah.
Okay. What do you do?
I mean, I don't know. I'm frozen with my hand is shaking with whatever I'm trying to stab him with.
Who's right next to him?
There's just a no. You guys were each in different tents.
Yeah.
All four of us were each in a different tent.
So each one took one.
So it's
So-
probably a fight now.
So there's a moment. You look at him. He looks at you. And there's just this briefest of moments of a look of fear in both your eyes, a look of trying to understand what the hell's going on. He starts yelling. Sophie, we're under attack. You understand it.
Mm-hmm. Shit.
Fuck did that goddamn Lance Corporals do?
I'm gonna head towards the sound.
Yeah, I run towards the sound as well.
That is
Did
where I
you
think
guys
we
already
need to
clear your?
call it.
Did you already clear your tent, Sarge?
Oh, I did. You said we're calling it. Is that what you said?
Unless you guys are ready to at least, if you want to play a little bit more, we certainly could try.
I'd be good to go to bed. I think this is a good
Yeah,
spot to
yeah.
call
I
it.
think that's
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
a good spot
it's
for.
a good-
Good
a
night,
nice
Mike.
cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger.
It's like an episode of 24. Damn it!
Yep. So,
Yes.
as the Nazis all start to rouse in their tents, which sounds like, I don't know why that reminded me of like the goddamn the Christmas thing, Once Upon a Midnight Clear kind of thing or something. But
Really twisted version of it.
Yeah, A Night Before Christmas.
yeah, or that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
As the Nazis
The Nazis were
rouse
stirred.
from their beds. Yeah. A few of them with gashes below their heads. Yeah. You guys.
Dreams of schnapps running through their heads.
Yes. Oh, you're the first. So, you, well, you're so very close. And the alarm's been raised. Tune in next time. Can't wait to see how this all wraps up.
Damn it.
So I think next session will very likely be our last. I'm thrilled to see how it concludes. And I really hope that if you've stuck with us this long, that you stick with us, because I just got a feeling this is going to be a damn good one. So yeah, as we always say here on Mates of Fate,
Bone. Monkey bone.
Gen-
Bone.
Janitor.
Janitor.
Where's the janitor?
Where's the
Where's
janitor?
the janitor? Someone call the janitor.
Oh God. That's-
ladies and
Have a good
janitors, have a good night.
Not everyone.
Hey.
That